the jungle breathes. It whispers of ancient secrets. Deep in the heart of Borneo, the island shivers. Here, the Iban people once roamed. They were not farmers, they were not traders. They were headhunters. The Iban were warriors, feared and respected. Their name struck terror into the hearts of their enemies. For generations, they lived by a brutal code. A head taken in battle brought honor and prestige. The jungle held their history, every shadow a memory, every rustle of leaves a whisper of past glories. The Iban were masters of their domain. They navigated the treacherous terrain with ease, silent and deadly. Their long houses, raised high on stilts, stood as fortresses. They were havens in a world of constant threat. The Iban were a proud and independent people. Their customs, steeped in tradition, dictated their lives. Life for the Iban was a delicate dance, a harmonious blend of tradition and survival, a balance between the physical and the spiritual where every action had meaning. They believed in a world of spirits, unseen but ever present. Spirits that influenced their every move, guiding their daily lives. Headhunting for them was not just about power or dominance, it was about appeasing those spirits, ensuring their favor and protection. Each head taken was a sacrifice, a profound offering, a way to ensure good harvests, ward off evil and maintain the cosmic balance of their world. The skulls of their enemies were not seen as trophies of death, they were revered as guardians, protectors against the forces of darkness and malevolent spirits. Their rituals were elaborate and intense, filled with deep spiritual significance. Chants echoed through the longhouses, resonating with ancient power. Dancers moved with a primal energy, embodying the spirit of their ancestors. The taking of a head was a sacred act, a ritual steeped in tradition, a ritual that connected them to their ancestors and the spirit world, bridging the past and present. The Iban were deeply connected to the land, their lives intertwined with nature. They lived in harmony with nature, respecting its rhythms and cycles. The jungle provided everything they needed, from sustenance to shelter. Food, medicine and materials for their homes, all sourced from their lush surroundings. They were the children of the forest, living in harmony with the world around them. The longhouses were more than just homes. They were living museums, repositories of the rich Iban past and heritage. Skulls, blackened with age, hung from the rafters, each one a story waiting to be told, a legend whispered from generation to generation, preserving their history. These skulls were not hidden away, they were displayed prominently for all to see, reminders of the Iban's prowess in battle and their bravery, symbols of their strength and courage, etched in ink and memory. To touch a skull was to touch history itself, to feel the weight of tradition and the legacy of their ancestors. The Iban believed that the spirits of the slain warriors resided in the skulls, offering protection. They would whisper advice and guidance to the living, protect the longhouse from harm and misfortune. The skulls were not feared, they were revered and respected. Children grew up surrounded by these relics, learning their significance. They learned the stories of their ancestors, the battles fought, the victories won, the lessons learned. The tradition of headhunting was deeply ingrained in their culture. It was a part of who they were, a testament to their identity. Section 4. The White Rajas. The arrival of James Brooke, the first White Raja of Sarawak, marked a significant turning point in the region's history. Brooke, a British adventurer, was determined to bring an end to the practice of headhunting. He saw it as barbaric, a stain on the island's reputation that needed to be eradicated. Brooke, with his charm, diplomacy and his guns, forged alliances with the Iban tribe. He offered them protection from their enemies and rival tribes. In return, they had to abandon their head-hunting ways, a deeply ingrained tradition. It was a difficult transition for the Iban people. The Iban were caught between two worlds, their own ancient traditions and the demands of this new order. Some resisted, clinging to the old ways and customs. Others saw an opportunity for peace and prosperity under the new regime. Brooke and his successors, the White Rajas, slowly but surely eroded the practice of headhunting over time. They introduced new laws, established a police force, and offered the Iban alternative paths to follow. The old ways were gradually fading, giving way to a new era in Sarawak.